The brightness of this day has given me the opportunity to bring you this video. Now, before I start, if you know and you know that you do not have a sense of humor, a good sense of humor, please right now just do me a favor and click off this video, because this video is a light-hearted one. We are just here to laugh and be amused. Okay, now I'm going to share 5 things or 5 reasons why you should think twice before having a baby. So if you decided you want to have a baby, do you know these things? Number 1, which is at the top of my list, if you are a foodie, if you like food, you don't like sharing your food, please don't go having a baby, because one thing that they forget to tell you is that once they start weaning, or even before you start weaning them off milk to introduce solids to them, your food is now their food. They'll start eyeing you when you are eating. It's like their eyes are going from your plate to your mouth, your plate to your mouth, and then they are giving you some look, be like, hey, mommy, you won't give me some. Now let me share a very funny story with you. Just a few weeks ago, I was coming home and I was like, you know something, let me give myself a treat. Let me just buy some ice cream. So I bought the ice cream, drove into the yard, locked the gate. I was about to leave the car and I said, no, you know something. If I go upstairs with this ice cream, Seram will short me. He will want some. So let me just sit in the car, continue listening to the preaching that I'm listening to, and eat this ice cream. So I'm sitting in the car chilling. Nobody knows I've gotten home. I'm eating my ice cream. Then somebody says, look up. I look up and there is my husband standing there, just watching me with this smile on his face, like, eh. Then the funniest part is I look down and like the banister, you know, like how there are these holes in the banister, these decorative openings. Seram is there. He's at the bottom there. He has poked his head out and he's also watching me like this. She's like, he doesn't know what is going on. Everything you are eating, it doesn't matter what you are holding, they want some. At 8 months, Seram was 8 months, I was eating rice and shit. So this boy came. He ate the food with me. Just like last week, I was eating, I got home and my husband said, oh, during the day, this boy was refusing to eat his kontomire. All he wanted was the wache without any stew, nothing. In the evening, I was heating up kontomire to eat with my boiled plantain. And I was like, should I heat some for him? I was like, nah, the way they say he was refusing his kontomire there, then I won't heat some up for him. Guess what? When I was eating, he came to stand by me that he wants some. I was feeding him plantain and kontomire. After about 4 or 5 spoonfuls, this boy says he doesn't want again. But I realized that what he didn't want was the plantain. He wanted the stew. So he just kept eating my stew. So now I was short of stew. I had plantain, I didn't have stew. I had to heat up another batch of stew. And he wanted only stew. One last story to share. Now he's gotten smart. So at first, if I'm standing at the kitchen counter and I know that you see that I'm eating and he wants some, when he wants some of what you're eating, if he wants anything, whether it's water you are drinking, food you are eating, a fruit you are eating, or something he's playing with is stuck somewhere, what he says is da 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 da. So he's actually singing da 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 da. So I was like, I don't want this boy coming to do that. So let me just stand at the kitchen counter and eat my food boko in an angle. Next thing you know, he came to stand there. He looked at me, da 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 da, and then he thought to himself, you know what? Why waste my time? He dragged the plastic chair. He dragged it to the sink, stood on it, and then he put his hands. He slapped his hands on the countertop and looked at me like, here I am. Give me some of the food. So if you don't like sharing your food, if you're a foodie, think twice, because everything you eat, they want some. It doesn't matter what it is, they will want some. Reason number 2, or option number 2, or the second reason you should think about or consider before having a baby is If you are somebody who is like OCD, you like your things in a certain way. If this thing is here, that is where it should be. Things should not be haphazard. Please think twice, because these little humans, I like to call him Minister of Rearrangement, Minister of Interior Decoration. There was this one time that my friend came to visit. She enters the house and she sees like a container filled with this breakfast cereal, ekwek baby. So it's like yellow corn inside it. It was right, like immediately you enter the house, it's right there. And she was like, you know something, I'm not even going to ask how this got here. And I was like, thank you, don't ask, because you already know. I cannot find my scarf. I was wearing it for some weeks, and then now suddenly it has vanished. It is not in the laundry basket. It's not in the dirty clothes basket. Sarah's the only person who knows where it is. I have a pair of shoes that I loved wearing, like throughout pregnancy. I was wearing those shoes. Right now, I cannot find the other pair. I have looked everywhere. You just find things in random places. You finish bathing, you're ready to put on your pomade, and you can't find the pomade because he has just thrown it somewhere. It's under his cot somewhere. Like, listen, if you're the kind of person where you like things to be where they are, think twice, because they will rearrange your house for you. And then you're also forced to rearrange your house, because now the shelving unit that we have where we're storing like the buckets of rice and things, now we have to put it in other places, because he'll just come and drag it out. The oats, when he finally figured out how he could open a container using his teeth, removing the lid from that was the end of the story, the end of the matter. So it's like you're also forced to rearrange your house. So that is option number 2, reason number 2. Now, reason number 3. This is also another funny one for me. It can be annoying, but it's also funny. If you like your personal space, you don't like people around you, you like your personal space, think twice, because they don't know personal space. Little humans do not understand the concept of personal space. You are lying in the couch, you want to live your life, you just want to watch the TV and relax. No, they must climb all over you, step on your head, sit on your head, sit on your face, jump on your stomach, jump on your head. Somersaults, even when you're breastfeeding crowd and there are somersaults and their legs are everywhere. When you're going somewhere, they are following you. You enter the bathroom, they follow you. Enter the kitchen, they follow you. You have zero personal space. And the part that just kills me, I'm lying down and I'm scrolling through Instagram, scrolling through people's WhatsApp statuses, watching videos. Then my little human will come and literally lie in front of me. So he's blocking my view. And he does it to my husband too. Like if he's watching something, he will just come and block your view. And he's watching, he can see. Do I care that you can't see? No, because I can see. So once again, if you like your personal space, think twice. Now, number 4. If you have a deep love for sleep, you love your sleep, you don't like it when you are walking. I'm one of those people, if you wake me up in the middle of the night and it's not an emergency, I'll be angry. I'm not a morning person. If you love your sleep, there are some people, they like sleeping. Any chance they get, they will sleep, and they will sleep deeply. Then think twice, because that thing people used to say to me before I got pregnant, before I gave birth, like, enjoy your sleep now, enjoy your sleep now. Listen, after I went through it, now when I see a new mother or somebody who has just given birth and maybe they've dressed chapeau, like they're going to church or somewhere, like I can just see from the eyes that, yes, my darling, you look all dolled up, you look beautiful. Mwah. But I can see the tiredness in your eyes. I was tired of saying I am tired. The sleep is not enough. And then people were telling me that for the first 1 year, forget about your sleep. Somebody was like 2 years. I was like, you lie bad. It will not be 2 years. So at least at the time Sarah was like 9 months. That was February. Hey, Like we had just come back. I mean, we had just come back. Who goes on leave in February? Not many people, unless you have an event or something. But I was tired. And I went and asked my boss for leave. But we just came back from Christmas break. I was like, I'm tired. Like, I just needed some days to just sleep and rest. But once he started sleeping through the night, it got better. And that was at about 10, 11 months. So if you're not willing to forfeit 1 year of very good sleep, think again. Now to number 5. This one is also another funny one. And it is, if you do not like the smell of poop becoming your alarm clock, your wake-up call, think twice. Now, like Serum, he's on time. Every morning once he wakes up, we do our poop. And then he'll now be roaming around and jumping on the bed where you are lying near your head. The smell alone will wake you up and you will be forced to get out of bed. Changing the diaper. The breastfeed, if you haven't given birth yet, let me just tell you now. The breastfeeding poop, the formula poop, enjoy that one. Because when they start eating solids, it's a different ballgame altogether. Okay? So enjoy that one. So if you have a phobia for cleaning somebody else's poop, think again, because that's what diapers are for. And you have to keep changing them until they are potty trained. And even when they are potty trained, I remember working in nursery school when I had finished SSS. They'll call you from the bathroom, Auntie AC, I finished poo-pooing. So even when they're potty trained, you still have to come and clean their poop. So think about that one. I hope you enjoy this, and I hope that you did laugh a little while watching this video. Let me know what you think. If I missed anything else, any points that you'd like to add, please write them down in the description. Don't take it personal. Don't take it serious. I will bring you another video where we'll talk about the highlights, the positives, the things that you should think about or look forward to in having a baby. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.